Studio Sweat On Demand here with the lovely Bethany.
Hello.
Hey, and we got a great question in from I'm going to tap that from Eileen Daly. I'm holding a Samsung. And it's not. This is not mine. I'm an iPhone user,
so we don't know how to use it.
I'm like, how do you turn this thing on? Anyways, Eileen Daly of Washington D.C. asked us, I have a question about energy levels and the best time of day to work out. I find that if I work out at 3, I can't find the energy to push through, whereas if I work out later at 6 or 7, I'm full of energy right before dinner. But I can't sleep. My question is, when is the optimal time to work out, especially if you're not a morning person? All right.
That's a personal question.
Yeah, it is a personal question, and the answer is going to be personal, but at the same time, I don't think the answer is very complicated.
No.
You work out when you can fit it into your schedule. That's the honest answer. Mm-hmm. If you can fit it into your schedule at a time where you feel like you have the most energy or you're at your peak hour, fabulous, right?
Yeah.
When's the best time for you to work out?
It doesn't matter anymore. It used to be, I used to be the if I didn't do it first thing in the morning kind of girl, it wasn't going to happen at all.
Yeah.
And now that I teach classes and my schedule is, I teach at the day, I teach at noon, I teach at night. For me, it doesn't matter anymore. I can work out whenever.
You're a special case though. You're super special.
We knew that.
For the average person, which we know you are not, you're probably going to get the best results if you can schedule your workouts so that they're at the same time each day that you do your workouts. Your body has those circadian rhythms. You know, it knows when you're sleeping. It knows when it's time to wake up. It knows when it's time to eat. You know when it's time to work out.
Are those circadian rhythms the reason why?
It's hard to say, isn't it?
If I have to wake up at like 6 a.m. like 2 days in a row, that third day I know I get to sleep in, but I still wake up at 6 a.m.?
Exactly.
Is that those darn rhythms?
It is those darn rhythms coming into play. So that's why people that have a structured schedule tend to be very healthy. So as far as the optimal time to work out, I will tell you what research has shown. It's going to be when your body temperature is at its peak, okay? For most people, that's going to be in the afternoon, but it really depends on what time you wake up. 3 to 4 in the afternoon. Well, this person is saying that's not when I have the most energy.
That's when I get sleepy too.
But I'm just telling you what research shows. That's when you're going to have the highest levels of strength, the highest levels of endurance, and the least chance of getting injuries because your body is at its warmest state. Do you know when it's at its coldest state?
In the morning. Right
before you wake up.
Yeah.
Which is
well, I don't think mine is because I sleep with my electric blanket on high all night long.
Special case. You're that special case. So anyways, another thing to think about though is are you training for a specific event? And if you're training for a specific event like a marathon, when do you think you want to work out?
Oh, it's first thing in the morning because your race is starting at the crack of dawn.
Exactly.
So set those rhythms.
Set those rhythms, baby. That's right. So if your race is at 7 in the morning, that's when you want to do your training for that event as well, because your body does get into that rhythm. The word of the day.
Rhythm.
Okay. Another thing to think about though, or other things that research has shown, morning exercisers are by far the most consistent.
Oh, I see that.
With their exercise. Yeah. They're serious too. Those sunrise people. Woo!
Yeah, well I think it's great because they get it done before the day gets away from them.
Right.
Because I mean, when sometimes I teach the night classes, and I'll get the the cancellations during the day of this excuse: my dog is this, my kid is this, I can't make it, I had a meeting run late, I have too much to do.
Car broke
first
down.
Thing in the morning,
Jimmy has practice.
There's nothing going on first thing in the morning.
So 100%, if you look at even our class schedules, those morning classes are by far the fullest classes, but they might not work for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. We always get the question about evening exercise and sleep. I used to have a problem where when I first started exercising in the evenings, I would have a hard time falling asleep. So I totally get that. But I found that after a while, it was the same thing with the circadian rhythms. My body adjusted, and your body will too. So if you work out in the evenings on a regular basis, your body will learn to adjust.
Totally.
Even for me, and it's the same thing with you. Like I teach some of my classes and do some of my workouts in the morning. I do some at noon, and I do some in the evening. My body kind of gets used to the chaos.
Care. Yeah.
Yours is the same way.
It doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I teach a class at 6:50 at night. And so we're flying around here till 8 o'clock, and I mean, I go home, I take a hot shower, and I just relax on the couch for the rest of the day. Like I've got all my stuff ready to go for the next day. And I shut down the second I get home. I am done.
But
I think that helps.
Hey, do you remember the video that we did on having a set kind of bedtime routine?
We're both super set in that.
Super set in that. And I think that if you do exercise in the evening and that is a concern for you, what you can do to help yourself out is have a specific bedtime routine, because same thing, your body's going to get used to that bedtime routine, even if you worked out an hour earlier, and it's going to go, time for bed. I just did my bedtime routine.
I'm done.
So the bottom line, guys, is that you need to work out whenever you can fit it into your schedule. Try to get your workouts at a consistent time if you can, so that you can help your body regulate, because it does, those circadian rhythms, they do regulate blood pressure, your metabolism, and even your behaviors. So you want to know when the best time to work out is? Whenever you can get it in.
So there.
So make it happen. That's my answer. And if you're looking for the most fabulous workouts that you can find around the world, you're going to find them on Studio Sweat on Demand.